Today, you're probably here because you either, there's something in that bush, because you either have a Desert RC Coyote chassis or you're thinking about getting one. Drop me a comment. Which one is it? Okay, if you're already a fan, you're going to be even more of a fan after this. So before we hit the trails, let's just take a look at this, okay? So we have the Coyote chassis, and I apologize. The lighting of a morning is terrible. So I apologize. But this is the Redcat Ascent, fully converted to a Coyote chassis. Now, Cameron helped me out with this. We did it specifically to see if we could, okay? So this is all of the parts from an Ascent. We've got the axles, the links, the bumper, the skid plate, the transmission, the forward motor mount, the servo mount, and the front bumper, shocks, everything. Now, the biggest issue that we had in this design was the drive shaft. You can see I've got it glued right here because it was a struggle. So I got this puppy glued shut, and then getting this motor mount as far forward and as low as we could. That was a struggle, but Cameron, man, he made it happen. So really excited about this. I've brought it out on the trail a few times unsuccessfully because mostly of the drive shaft kept falling out, and then I snapped a link riser. That's my 3D printed link riser. So I ended up dropping the Holmes V3 revolver in here just because the mounting position for the motor on the Ascent is just kind of high. So this was my way of kind of compensating for that, was getting a smaller motor. But yeah, you guys, this has been quite a journey. Ooh, just tore that up. I also got to thank Cody from Sky RC because he gave me the idea of just fully committing to turning this into a direct swap over. He also gave the idea of how to get that motor mount incorporated, because that was no easy feat. And then of course I got to thank Cameron from Desert RC, the man himself, for turning this into something amazing. He's the one that helped me really to finish this build, and he donated the chassis. You know, he is a man that is really trying to provide a good product, and so it was fun to have his support. So far, man, this thing's doing great. Those first few obstacles are fun. This next obstacle is where it gets spicy. So this trail that we're running is called Link Riser. Oh, I love the hookup of these Proline trenchers. Getting that pole right there is not easy. A lot of them, they just want to slide off, but these ones stick. Oh, that's not. let's try this one again. But yeah, you guys, this is fully a prototype at this point. Me and Cameron messed with this. We'll see if he ends up building the chassis to like for an Ascent swap over. For the most part, it's the same. There's just a few little differences. There were some holes I had to kind of just ream out in order to get the bumpers and stuff to work. And then, you know, a lot of work had to be done to get that motor mount. So we'll see what Cameron decides to do, if it's worth it. You know, you guys can help probably bring it to pass if you drop the comments, let me know. And it's one of those that if he gets the support and gets the love, gets enough requests, maybe he'll go ahead and make this a real chassis that you can order from him. Who knows? So what's nice is the drive shaft. This is the furthest I've ever made it without the drive shaft falling out. And that's just a trimming thing on our end, right? Woo! But what's nice is if when you're trimming your front drive shaft, if you kind of mess it up, there is forgiveness because you can glue the drive shaft together, and it's fine because it doesn't need to articulate. Oh, my servo doesn't have the juice. What's going on here? Oh, that's what it was. My bumper had tilted. I haven't driven that last screw yet, so there's some wobble in the bumper. Yeah, this is, like I said, man, this is a fresh thing that we've done here. Still figuring out the kinks. There we go. Nice, got it done. Gonna do another one. Oh, nice. So let's talk about this chassis. Like, if you're researching about this chassis, seeing if you want it, one of the biggest benefits that's just an obvious benefit is the angled skid. Okay, it has a 10-degree angle, which, like, I don't know why more companies aren't doing angled skids. Oh, I don't think we'll get it. Nope. That breakover benefit from the angled skid is just, it's so awesome. So I don't know why more people aren't doing it. You know, when you've got these kits and the pros and from the big wig producers. All right, Zach. This obstacle is so difficult because with every rig, it's different. And this one is fairly wide, which is not helpful at all for this obstacle because you lose it right there. Ah, it drives me crazy. It's got the angled skid. It's got tons of shock mounting locations, which is great. It's got carbon fiber rails, obviously. Tons of colors. That's another cool thing. So depending on your build, you can really get the colors to match. I've got like a light blue. Well, no, these are like the regular blue. He does have a light blue, which would match this body really well, for those of you who want to try it. But yeah, dude, like an Ascent swap. There we go. There we go. Nice. Dude, this truck is doing great right now. One of the early concerns I had was just the geometry. You know, would it match with the links and all that? And it's doing well. For the sake of this video, we'll just take a reset to right here. So you guys, you know, respecting y'all's time. But these are not easy obstacles. But it looks like the Ascent Coyote is going to get them done. Angled skid, making that easy. Making easy work. Nice. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this video up here. If you like it, if you want one of these, if you'd be interested in an Ascent chassis swap here, then drop me a comment. Let's see how many people would be down for it. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Cameron. It's a sick rig, man. I'm excited about this. Bonus line for the faithful here. I just pulled this off camera and I've never done this before. So you got to get real steep to get that hook. Oh no, we might have lost it. Not as pretty as off camera, but we got it done. That was sick.